Security concerns are being raised at Honolulu's International Airport after recent thefts in the parking garage. A victim reached out to KHON2 through our Reported feature after being told that many of the security cameras in the garage are not working. Manolo Morales has more.
Travelers tell us now more than ever, especially with the holidays coming up, security cameras and other measures should be in place. Michael Fierce parked his Prius at the garage after an overnight trip to the Big Island and came back to find that his catalytic converter had been stolen. When he reported it to state sheriffs, he got more disturbing news.
They said it's true that either all or most of the cameras don't work, and I believe the sheriffs are trying. They told me that they did catch a couple people a week or two ago.
We've checked with state sheriffs to confirm and have not heard back. With the state charging $18 a night for parking, Fierce questions why such security measures at the airport would not be addressed.
The garages where the public parks, they're just getting vandalized and stolen left and right, and I don't think that's right, and I think they need to get on that.
A spokesman for the Department of Transportation would not confirm or deny if the cameras are working and sent a statement saying, "We cannot share the number of cameras or their operational status due to operation security. Sharing the number of cameras as well as numbers needing maintenance would encourage criminals to look for these cameras and commit criminal acts." It's hardly reassuring for Fierce and other travelers.
That's them dodging and not wanting to admit that, the system needs a lot of help and is not in a good state.
I think people should know that that the cameras are not working here, because something could happen, anything could happen.
I'm really surprised, I don't want to park my car here now if that's the case.
State Senator Chris Lee, who heads the Transportation Committee, also sent a statement saying any incident on state property must be taken seriously, and if there is equipment that has to be replaced to ensure security and protection of the public, that absolutely has to be taken care of immediately. Manolo Morales, KHON2 News, working for Hawaii.